So if you're anything like me, I'm the type of person that likes to listen to different albums front to back, front to back, front to back, back to front. I just appreciate some of the classic albums that I've grown to love over the years, and it's something that not only do I do just more so on the regular, but also it's one of those things that the music really takes you back to the time when you first heard it and allows you to just basically go back in time for a little bit.
Let me take this time out to be perfectly honest. There's a lot of keep inside between the lines and the commas, way beyond the pages and the ink within the bindings. Call up the jury, you can process the findings.
What's going on, y'all? My name is Jay Faith, and this is another episode of Between the Lines, where I dive into the music, talk a little bit about some of the songs that I've released. On today's episode, I wanted to bring up a fan favorite off of a project that I've recently released called The Lighter Side, called Broken Keys and Guitar Strings. Check it out.
Play your horn real quick, let it free my soul. Let the violin play, it can never get old. Born in the 80s, or so I was told. Give me a suit with shine shoes and I'll go for a stroll.
The Lighter Side as a project was something that I've been working on for a little bit. Shout out to Sway Casey for all the production that he did on that project. Broken Keys and Guitar Strings was a song that I had put together with the mindset of always appreciating the classics. I feel like nowadays we are in such an instant gratification mode, wanting music like that, and it can't be more than 2 minutes long, and then we're waiting for the next song to come up. So with Broken Keys and Guitar Strings, it's more like just continually kind of banging on the same piano, strumming on the same guitar, just that guitar and piano that you just really truly enjoy, versus maybe going out and getting something new, because those instruments just have that sound that is so unique compared to maybe something brand new that you would buy. So I just wanted to talk about just appreciating those classic albums. I feel like nowadays, like I said, we don't appreciate them anymore. We're not going back and just listening to full albums, going back and just being back in that moment when we first heard that song or that whole entire album together. And I can do that all the time, and repeatedly. I can listen to a whole album and then just let it start over and play again. One of the things that I've started doing as well is starting a vinyl collection, and just chilling and just listening to records and just listening to full albums, even if it's more current albums, that are out now, appreciating a full body of work versus just waiting for the next single to come out. Some of my favorite albums that I like to listen to: I Prevail, Post Traumatic, Linkin Park's Hybrid Theory, Joel Ortiz, Monday, NF, The Search, DMX, Grand Champ. Albums like that just, for me, they just take me back to a certain time, a certain place, and just really help me reconnect with why I enjoy music so much. There's a line in the song: "Born in the 80s, or so I was told. Give me a suit with shine shoes and I'll go for a stroll." Sometimes I just feel like I was born in the wrong generation. I love listening to those classics, the Frank Sinatras, the BB Kings, Stevie Wonders, all, just everything from that era, and just listening to full albums and just hearing some of the things that they were going through, and just how they were able to convey their message through their music in their own unique styles. Another line is: "Off to Neverland, where the music don't age, whether vinyl or cassette, you won't hear me complain. I'ma sit back, whip my hat over my eyes, fade away to clear sounds while dreaming of blue skies." Again, just really just talking about just putting a record on, whether you're sitting outside in the sun, you're sitting in your office, in your living room, and just kicking back and just enjoying music. And I hope that people can really start to get back to that, enjoying music and appreciating the music that is here, versus always just like, what's the next hit, what's the next single. Just really appreciating the music that we have and really get back to that. And I think doing so will help us to find that value in music again, and appreciation of all the work that people put into. I mean, you think about all the time and effort that people put into creating an album, and nowadays, we hear the album and then we're already on to the next album, trying to wait for the next one to pop up. And it's like, but there's still value in that album, even though it's, maybe a year old, 5 years old, 10 years old. There's still some sort of value in there. So let's, start diving back into that and really just appreciating the value of music that people are putting out. So that is Broken Keys and Guitar Strings in a nutshell, just appreciating music as it is, its longevity, and what people are putting into it. Make sure you check it out on all streaming services, as well as the entire project, The Lighter Side. If you have any song requests that you want me to talk about, please let me know in the comments section. Would love to hear what you'd love to learn more about. But until next time, my name is Jay Faith, and this is Between the Lines. We'll catch you next time. What's up?